campo intentando encarar sobre un Fran García que recula, se mete en el área, va al recorte de Lamine Yamal, va a buscar la segunda línea, Pedri, ¡golazo!
Intercettato il pallone da Koundé che gli complica la vita. Poi Yamal però si gira, doppia Veronica, doppio dribbling, slalom, prova il tiro, rete incredibile. Ancora lui, va sull'esterno.
A new star has risen in world football, one unlike anything the sport has seen in decades. His name is Lamine Yamal, a teenager whose talent, confidence, and impact have already placed him among the most exciting young players on the planet. From the humble neighborhood of Rocafonda to the grand lights of FC Barcelona and the world stage, Yamal's journey is a story of belief, family, sacrifice, and destiny. This is the full story of how a kid from a working-class community became the youngest superstar in modern football, and why many believe he may one day become one of the greatest players the world has ever seen. Humble beginnings. Lamine Yamal Nasraoui Abana was born on July 13, 2007, in Esplugues de Llobregat, Spain. His father Munir came from Morocco. His mother Sheila emigrated from Equatorial Guinea. Together, they built a life in Rocafonda, a multicultural neighborhood known more for economic struggle than sports fame. Growing up, Lamine's life wasn't filled with glamour. His neighborhood was tough. Jobs were scarce. But even in the middle of hardship, one thing stood out from the very beginning: his love for football. By age 4, he spent hours playing in the streets, building his close control and fearlessness. Coaches noticed his talent early. His balance, his dribbling, his confidence. Everything felt different. He joined CF La Torreta, a small local club, where he instantly became the standout kid among teammates much older than him. His destiny was already forming. Discovered by La Masia in national team history. But that was only the beginning. In Euro 2024, he became the youngest player to play in a semi-final and scored one of the tournament's most memorable goals, breaking a record held by Pelé. Overnight, he became a global phenomenon. His combination of elegance, creativity, and calmness at such a young age made analysts compare him to Messi, Neymar, and even Pelé. But Lamine stayed humble. He always spoke of his teammates, his family, his neighborhood, and that's what made people love him even more. Playing style of a generational talent. What makes Lamine Yamal so special? It's not just talent. It's the way he thinks the game. He plays as an inverted winger, cutting inside from the right using his magical left foot. His dribbling is smooth and unpredictable. His passing is intelligent. His calmness is beyond his age. He has Messi-like balance, Neymar-like flair, Mahrez-like creativity, and a mentality rare for someone his age. His decision-making doesn't feel 17 years old. It feels like a player with a decade of professional experience. Coaches, analysts, and legends all agree, Lamine Yamal is not normal, he's generational. Achievements at a very young age. Before even turning 18, Yamal achieved what many players dream of. Golden Boy Award 2024. Copa Trophy winner. Young Player of Euro 2024. Youngest player to score in Euro history. Youngest player to assist multiple goals in a major tournament. Youngest Barcelona first-team debutant. His awards list looks like someone at the end of a career, but his has only just begun. The 08304 signature celebration. Whenever he scores, Lamine makes the numbers 304 with his fingers. Many wondered what it meant. It's simple. 08304 is the postal code of Rocafonda, his home. His celebration is to a global icon. Lamine Yamal is more than a prodigy. He is a phenomenon. He is inspiration. He is history in motion. And the world is watching the rise of a superstar whose potential seems limitless. This is just the beginning. As we come to the end of this incredible journey, one thing is clear. Lamine Yamal is not just a rising star. He is the future of world football. From the streets of Barcelona to breaking records on the global stage, his story is a reminder that talent, discipline, and fearless ambition can create a legend before our very eyes. Lamine has already achieved what most players dream of, but what makes him truly special is not just his skills. It's his humility, his focus, and his desire to keep improving every single day. His journey is still at the beginning, and the football world is watching closely. Where will he go next? How far will his talent take him? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Lamine Yamal is rewriting the future of the beautiful game. Thank you for joining us in exploring the untold story, the challenges, and the brilliance of this young superstar. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Lamine Yamal's life, career, and legacy in the making, make sure you support the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you never miss a new episode. Your support helps us create more powerful stories about the world's greatest icons. And don't forget, next week, we are returning with another legend who is taking over the world. So stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, thank you for watching Global Icons Life. See you in the next legendary story.